Happening in just the last half hour, we've been listening in, and Fort Worth City and school leaders declared literacy a civic crisis, and it is now the #1 priority for the district, they say.
Yeah, this is big. The Fort Worth ISD school board is now on track to pass a resolution to raise those literacy scores in all of its schools and beyond.
This resolution is not just a statement, it is truly a call to action. We hope this inspires, and we know it will, Tarrant County's 18 other school districts to join us in making literacy a county-wide priority.
Well, Caroline Vandergriff is listening or has listened to the news conference and joins us to go in depth on this literacy issue. Caroline, this is a big step forward for today.
It really is. That news conference just wrapped up. This is essentially a new approach to a long-standing issue in Fort Worth, and district leaders say the stakes couldn't be higher. They pointed to a Texas study that found a third grader who reads below grade level has only a 2% chance of earning a 2 to 4 year degree later in life. They say improving literacy will improve the entire community in terms of poverty, crime, and overall quality of life in Fort Worth.
To me, it's been a crisis level for a long time.
Right now, 2/3 of Fort Worth ISD students aren't reading at grade level. The interim superintendent says the district hasn't been able to make much improvement in literacy scores from kindergarten to 12th grade students.
When we compare ourselves to some of the urban school districts around the state of Texas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas, and then some other of the larger ones, we are trending at the bottom and not making the gains as quickly as some of the urban districts in literacy.
Dr. Karen Molinar says reading is the cornerstone for academic performance. At tonight's school board meeting, members will vote on both a 5-year strategic plan for the district and a resolution aimed at improving student literacy.
So this literacy plan, as well as the district strategic plan, is really our anchor of our next steps of doing action steps towards rebuilding our literacy fluency and making those gains for our students as well.
The strategic plan calls for the district to redirect and allocate funds to support a literacy-focused organizational model, as well as to implement a literacy plan across all grade levels. The plan also calls for half of the district's third graders to score on grade level in reading and math by 2029. Currently, only a third do. Reading advocates are optimistic it could finally reverse the alarming trends in the district.
We really can't solve any other problems in education until we ensure that all of our kids are reading proficiently enough to do well in school. And we haven't focused on that for years, and I'm just thrilled that there's a new focus now.
The interim superintendent told me this is just the beginning. We're going to be hearing a lot more about literacy initiatives in the coming weeks and months, including what implementation actually looks like at different grade levels. Now, the district also plans to roll out a dashboard where parents and caregivers can track their child's proficiency, because they say grades are not always an accurate indicator of just how well a student is actually reading. We will, of course, continue to follow this and bring you more details from tonight's board meeting. For now, live in Fort Worth, I'm Caroline Vandergriff, CBS News, Texas.
Yeah, really